Of course, everybody wants to pass JAMB, but unfortunately, it doesn't work like that because over time, there are a lot of reasons why students wish, pray, fast to pass their JAMB. By the end of the day, after writing the exams and the results coming out, the results start saying another thing. But the most funniest thing is that despite the fact that these people pray, wish, and fast, they also study to pass this exam. You see someone studying, spending hours studying every day, waiting for this person to go and write exams and still come out with 150. There are a lot of reasons that are attached to this, but today I'm going to be hitting the nail on the head, and I'll be giving you specific reasons why a lot of students fail JAMB. Because it's disheartening when you put in your energy to study and the result is saying another thing. So we'll just be talking about major reasons why students fail JAMB and focusing on subjects like chemistry and physics. Especially for those of us who are in science, we'll be focusing on chemistry and physics why students fail this subject. You get the fact that some people, when they write their JAMB chemistry, you see someone having 40 in chemistry, you see someone having 40, 39 in physics, right? So we are going to be trashing that specific reasons why students score so low in this subject. And if you are coming across this channel for the first time, my name is Basi Ejogba. I'm a student in the University of Calabar studying medical laboratory science. And in my channel, I help students level up their academic game. I also share helpful tips on the channel, focusing on personal development. So if you love content like this, please don't forget to hit on the red subscribe button so I can continue getting updates anytime I will drop videos like this, and so that you can help me grow. And talking about reasons why students fail JAMB, especially subjects like chemistry and physics, number one is that they cram without understanding. They cram without understanding. They cram the textbook without understanding. They cram the past question without understanding. Now, this is going to be really literally funny, because I've met someone who I was talking to. I was telling this person, okay, do like this, read like this, read like this. Make sure you follow up these past questions and understand it. The person was like, no, sir, I want to just cram it. I was like, you want to cram past question? You understand? You want to cram past question. They don't cram past question. What they do is they understand past question, or they understand a topic. You understand? Now, when you cram, you put yourself on tension. You are putting yourself on tension. Even when it's not close to the exam, you're necessarily putting yourself on tension. That was what I told her. Like, don't cram. Instead, struggle to understand what you are reading. You understand? Struggle to understand what you're reading. Because when you understand what you are reading, it gives you an edge. Even when you enter the exam hall, you don't see that specific questions. You can still apply that knowledge which you got from understanding your past questions. You understand? Understanding your past questions, you can still use it to solve that particular question. So there's no need to cram. If you cram without understanding, that is one of the shortcuts to failure as far as it comes to JAMB or even any external examination. Number two is that there is no JAMB syllabus. You want to write exam like JAMB, and you don't have access to their JAMB syllabus. Now, the JAMB syllabus, why you see me talking about JAMB syllabus in my videos, I talk about JAMB syllabus because the syllabus is like a road map. Imagine you go to a new town. Imagine someone like me going to Lagos. I've never gone to Lagos in my life. So imagine someone like me going to Lagos for the first time. Without like just going to that, someone say, okay, come and meet me at is it Ebute Meta or Oshodi? You understand? Or Ikoyi. I'm going to get lost. Like, even though you put me inside car and you drop me there, I will not know whether I'm Ikoyi or anywhere. Right? If I don't ask someone, so the only way I can know that, okay, this is the specific place I am right now, is for me to meet someone and say, okay, please sir, good morning sir, good afternoon sir, good afternoon man, please, I'm looking for this place, I want to go to Oshodi. You understand? That is the same thing the JAMB syllabus does. You cannot say you are planning to write your JAMB exam, physics, chemistry, biology, and English language, and you don't know the topics that you are supposed to focus on when it comes to this subject. Now, the truth of the matter is that when it comes to JAMB, there are a lot of topics in your textbooks. Yes, in your textbook, especially the recommended textbook. Now, the most funniest thing or the most sweetest part is that the JAMB syllabus also gives you the knowledge, also tells you the recommended textbook that you're supposed to follow. Because there are some textbooks that talks a lot, there are some textbooks that tend to be talking too much. You understand? JAMB is not focusing on that. So what JAMB wants is to give you a recommended textbook that will give you access to hitting the nail on the head, to hitting the hammer on the head of the nail. You understand? So when you check out these recommended tests, we get to find out that there are some topics also that JAMB don't set questions on. Not that these topics are not necessary, but JAMB doesn't set questions on them, and you cannot get knowledge of this if you don't use the JAMB syllabus. So don't ignore the JAMB syllabus. And if you're watching this video and you need access to JAMB syllabus, feel free to request for it in the comment section. Just say, sir, I need the JAMB syllabus, and I will send you my WhatsApp number. I'll send you my WhatsApp number, and you get to join me on WhatsApp, and I will get to send you this JAMB syllabus. I'm also working on the website that will enable you get access to all these things like JAMB syllabus, JAMB past question and answer, yes, and future JAMB questions and stuff like that. So I'm going to work on this website, and I believe this website is going to be really, really helpful. Number 2 reasons why some people fail JAMB, or why people fail JAMB, is because they skip calculations. Imagine you are studying subject like chemistry and physics, you are skipping calculations. I know, because you want to cover up and you feel like calculation is going to take you much of the time. Yes, even if it takes you much of the time, it's better to do something. It's better to do one thing completely than to do 10 things half. Imagine you do this one half, this one half, this one half, this one half, right? And someone that focuses on gaining mastery over one thing is better. So if you feel calculation is going to take much of your time, then you are actually wrong, because calculation is part of the subject you are reading. So why do you skip it, or why are you skipping it, right? So the majority, some people skip calculations, and when they enter the exam and they start seeing calculation, they will be like, oh, when I've been writing my own JAMB, na calculation full. Why are you acting surprised as if calculation is not part of the subject you are studying? So make sure you don't skip your calculation. Make sure you don't skip your calculation in the course we are studying. Don't skip your calculation. Number 4 reasons why people fail JAMB also is that they don't solve past questions properly. You don't solve past questions. There's a difference between, like I said, cramming. The girl was cramming past questions. There is a difference between solving your past questions properly and cramming your past questions. Although you can be walking around with your past question, but it does not mean you are solving it properly. Right? I always advise people that if you want to solve your past questions, let's assume, okay, let's say, because I'm making this video in 2025, so if I'm making this video, this is 2025, and this is video ahead of JAMB 2026, for example, and you're watching this video in 2025, right? And you want to start preparing for your JAMB in 2026. If you want to start solving past questions, solve past questions from 2015 upwards. If you can have access to it, 2015 upwards. But if you cannot, then start solving past questions from the year JAMB started, 1970 something. Start solving JAMB past questions based on those years. Now you might not be able to cover up all the years, but you get to find that when you solve these past questions, you are going to get ideas, you are going to get enlightenment, you are going to also know some topics that always come out. That is one of the benefits of solving past questions, because it gives you access to know some of the topics. There are some topics that JAMB that are like favorites, right? Like JAMB likes setting these topics in this particular subject, and the only way you can know is not the JAMB syllabus. The only way you can know is through the JAMB past questions and answer. Because when you see it in 2015, you see a particular topic like 5 questions in 2015. You check 2016, you are seeing 7 questions on that particular topic. You check 2017, 2018, you'll be like, wow. And from there, that is where you start laying you start putting in your more energy. You start putting your more energy based on that particular point. So that is what the JAMB past questions will help you do. Even the JAMB past question, if you need access to the JAMB past question, chat me up on WhatsApp. Just request for it in the comment section. Anything you want from me, just request it in the comment section, and I will make sure you get it, right? And also, one of the last way before I'm going to give you a bonus reason why people fail JAMB is because the way they solve, or the way they study some of these subjects. The way you study for chemistry and physics is not the same way you study for biology. The way you study for biology is not the same way you study for English. This is where a lot of people get it wrong. People study physics and chemistry like biology. They study cramming, like they study like as if they are reading storybook. It doesn't work that way. Right? So you don't study chemistry and biology, also you don't study chemistry and physics like the way you study your biology, right? And lastly is that major reasons why people fail JAMB is because they don't revise. Like literally they don't revise. After studying they feel they are done. No, you are not done. You will forget, because this your brain is always working. The brain is always working, and you must always You must always expose the brain to that particular concept so that the brain will develop familiarity with it and tend to transfer the information from the short-term memory to the long-term memory. Right? So it's always important to revise. Always revise. Don't say, okay, I'm done with physics. I'm done with physics. I'm done with biology. I'm done with chemistry. JAMB, come now. English, come now. You will fail, because you will surely forget. Right? So always make sure you revise before even going to write to a JAMB exam. Make sure you revise all the subjects, the four subject combination before you go in to write to a JAMB exam. So this is just some of the reasons why some people fail JAMB. And it is not your wish for you to fail JAMB. That is why I'm introducing my tutorial to you. This is LI 360 plus tutorial. This tutorial is a tutorial that will help you scale through your JAMB. We have been helping students for the past 3 years. That is I believe that is 2022, right? We have been helping students since from 2022 is their JAMB exam, and we got our highest breakthrough in 2025, where our students scored up to 313 and 310. And if you can produce students that can score up to 313 and 310, I also believe that you can also be one of our students who is going to score up to 350 plus. Registration in our tutorial is as affordable as any other thing, because I know that you are a secondary school student, or you are someone who is working and trying to see how you can fend for yourself. Our tutorial is as affordable as 5,000 naira monthly. If you want to register in our tutorial, feel free to chat me. Just drop in the comment section, or feel free to chat me on WhatsApp. Take my number in the comment section and feel free to chat me on WhatsApp, and I will add you to our WhatsApp group where you get access to materials, past questions, JAMB syllabus, and also timely responses and clarifications from our tutors. And if you are open to pass your JAMB exam, these are some of the mistakes which I have listed out in these videos. These are the mistakes you are supposed to avoid and see how you can put in the best, because for every mistake I said here, I also gave you a solution towards it. And if you love this video and you wish to continue getting videos like this, please don't forget to hit on the red subscribe button, and also share this video to your friends so they can come here and get value. And in turn, I'll feel motivated to continue dropping videos like this. That's it in my next video. Always remember that you're wonderful, always remember that you're unique, and always remember that you're a pace setter. I really love you. Thank you.